Aaron.
Yeah.
Why didn't you say it the first time I said Aaron?
Because it's pronounced Aaron.
You done messed up, Aaron.
Hi, everybody. Welcome back for more SPTV, where every day is a great day not to be in jail. And hopefully this is the last time I'll say that on Aaron's behalf, because he will be out of jail today. We're crossing our fingers for just a few hours. It might be more like 7 or 8 o'clock tonight. And I saw people saying he will probably go beeline to Costco's, but I don't know, it closes kind of early, I guess. So hi everybody, I am so happy today that he's getting out of jail. I have nothing to say negative about the judge. They're my favorite person today, just say it. And by the way, anything and everything I say today is from my own self. Aaron hasn't asked me to say anything that I'm going to say, and this is, totally me exercising my free speech, which luckily the judge, I wasn't in jail in the court because I'm all the way in Vermont, but we got Feral Cheryl is on the loose on the streets. She's doing a live stream right now for the memorial for the 30-year anniversary of Lisa McPherson's death, and just creating all kinds of awareness for that. And there's people flying into town. There's already people out on the street. So I'm really excited about that. I'm here today. I have to step out tonight to go hang out with my kids. They have gigs this weekend. So I'll be in and out, but I'm just so excited. And thank you all for being here. Aaron really, really appreciates you. I did send him a message. I keep refreshing the page in case he sees it. I know he's waiting to be processed, so I'm not sure if he's able to send me another message, but yeah, so I'm just here to take your questions and comments. As far as I know, from what I've heard from Jen Kessler, who was there. Heather Smith-Levin was there in the court, and so was Cheryl. So they've all told me that he'll be processed today. No ankle monitor necessary, which is great. That was good news because I think he was expecting to have to wear an ankle monitor. The terms of the restraining order is still in place until his trial, 500 feet away from the Scientology buildings. And as far as I know, there was no new bail set. Not positive. It's a little bit fuzzy. I did send Aaron a message on that, but as far as I know, it's just out on his own. What do they call that? Recognizance, whatever. So yeah, that's as much as I know right now. If you ask some questions, maybe it'll spark some memory of some other things that I was told. But yeah, no ankle monitor. Yeah, that is great. Yeah, that was definitely a relief. So, and no house arrest or anything. He just has to stay away from, the 500-foot rule. Also, I'll say this, that I've asked the mods to be be very aware of what's said in the chat. We don't want to say anything derogatory, inflammatory, threatening, off limits. So not that any of you would, but yeah, Aaron hasn't told me to say anything. Nobody's, going to cause any trouble. So we're all good. It's all good. So, okay, let's look at some of these comments. Oh, awesome. Steel clap, new member, Game Time Brian. Thank you so much. That would be awesome if anybody wants to join. I think George has the link and he's going to put it in the chat, hopefully. And that would be a welcome surprise if Aaron comes home and sees that he has all these new members. That would be amazing. I think it's like $3 a month if you're so inclined. Marissa, I'm so happy for Aaron and everyone. Yes, absolutely. Me too. That is a good question. I did think about that because I wondered, I did send him the link just in case he was out early enough to pop on. And he got his phone. I don't know, his phone, he probably won't be out in time, but his phone might be dead. He might not have his head shaved. They made him grow up. He did say that they do give him a razor. There's like a razor day. I can't remember if it was Sunday or Monday. There was a haircut day, but they don't shave heads, but I guess he could have done his own. So that's a possibility. One sec, guys. I just got to get some tea. Xenu Marlene, everybody. This is awesome. I'm just in such a good mood. Just can't wait to see him. I won't see him in person because I can't get to Clearwater this time, but I can't wait to see him back on his channel. Hey there. Yes, the exit process can take many hours. Also, the court entries are weird. Seems Scientology gets all kinds of special treatment. That's what it appears like to me. My humble opinion. Yes. I always emphasize the humble opinion, right? Hey, old Frizz. Brilliant news. I feel like I've been a bit over invested on whether a YouTuber I don't even know is going to be okay. Well, you're definitely part of this community, and I appreciate you, old Frizz. You're great. Greetings from Alcatraz. No, I mean Sweden. Sweden's pretty free. It's pretty liberal. I heard Sweden's like one of the best places to live. Hey, Susie Q. Finally, I missed that bald-headed dude. Yes, we all miss him. Oh, Frizz, can I just say that Jenna, Aaron's friends, and all the mods have been so incredible. Yes. Props to Jenna and all the mods, and Natalie and Kelly Copter and Rabbit and Church of Scientology. Don't forget Giorgio. You know, he's totally our biggest support system, the backbone of growing up in Scientology. He's glaring at me right now. Haha. I can say whatever I want. So there. And I'm sorry if I missed anybody, but thank you to everybody. The mods are fabulous. You're all awesome. He will be glad to get his pillow back. Yeah, that's the thing. I grieved on his behalf. I was like, no pillow. I love pillows. Love them. I stack them up like crazy. Jojo, yes, we have missed Aaron's streams, but I am so pleased for him, how his friends pulled together and supported him. For him, I think this will mean more to than most. That's really sweet to say. I think Aaron does a good job of making things seem okay. Yeah, on his side, he must have been thinking, what the hell? Yeah, he's definitely a trooper. And it's been said, and I totally agree with this sentiment, is that Scientology has a way of creating their own best enemies, right? I mean, Aaron said over and over, this whole jail experience was not nearly as bad as a Sea Org in a lot of different ways. So they made him tough, and yeah, now they should be regretting it because he's pretty damn tough. And they make fighters, so they can turn around and fight against them, which I think is poetic justice. Freedom bucks. Yeah, freedom tax. Thank you, Joel. You're awesome. Good to see you, Maz. Good to see you too. Or see you in the chat anyways. You have been known to pop up on video. We gotta make that happen again, Joel. Yeah, I've been worried because of the lack of sleep. At least now he's back in his own bed. Yeah, I bet he can't wait. Matt Elliott, hey there, good to see you. Free Aaron, Canada version. My pearls, yes. Should I wear my pearls? Thank you, my Sharona. Gifted 5 growing up in Scientology memberships. Thank you. Awesome. I'm excited about that. Little Willow, thank you so much for becoming a member. Seal clap. Awesome. I do all these silly things on my own channel, which I haven't been on in like 3 or 4 weeks. So I'm just torturing you all with my seal claps and my Xenu Marlene's. Hey, Bilfy, so much to catch up on. Aaron is free. Flashback, or what? Oh, Feshback. Oh, that's right. Yeah, in bankruptcy. OT public charged with heinous crimes. Yes. And I think somebody was going to do a video on that. I'm sure Aaron will, when he gets back, he'll talk about that terrible PDF file Scientologist that actually was put in the same jail as him, but not the same pod, is what I found out. Hack documents coming out of St. Hill. Lisa McPherson, gone 30 years, but not forgotten. That's right. That's a really good recap in a nutshell. Crafty grandma. I love that. Crafty grandma. So glad Aaron is out of jail. Should never have happened. I know. I agree with that. My humble opinion. It was insane. Like 3 weeks for a misdemeanor. Crazy. Thank you, old Frizz. Yep. Don't forget to hit that like. Aaron is out of the slammer of fun stories, I'm sure. Yeah, I can't wait. Hey, Aaron, you look different. A little more hair, right? And I'm well fed. The girl, yes, we're not exactly sure what time he'll be out exactly. It depends on the jail. And on the estimation was probably between 7 and 8, but we're not positive. He's probably finishing up the new tattoos. Roadkill Ron. That's hilarious. I like your name. Yeah. Oh, Sarah went. He just got a huge basket yesterday, I think. So his former Sellies will be happy to keep his food. Oh, yeah. Yeah, I bet he was very, very popular. I believe so. I mean, it's not violating the restraining order. So yeah, I believe I'm open, and I hope he gets out in time to do it. That'd be awesome. Raquel Judge has 20 years on the bench, and she reminded us great showing in the court. Really, she probably has not had that many people in her court. Really, our court. Yeah, that's a good point. Our court for decades. Yeah, he has a lot of support. And this is just speculation on my part, but I mean, it sounds like she softened at least a little bit. And she did say that this isn't personal. So maybe, she did think about how she came across. I don't know. But it sounds like, she was definitely being fair as far as like, this isn't personal. No, I'm not going to make him wear an ankle monitor. No, I'm not going to double the amount of feet that he has to stay away. So she was just like, just stay out of trouble and keep the restraining order, the guidelines of the restraining order. And yeah, I don't know. That's what I was going to ask anybody that was in the court, if they know if they set a trial date yet. I think that as far as I remember, that might not be set until the 18th, but there was a possibility that they were going to at least ask for or set a trial date today, or both. So I'm just wondering. That's the question I was going to ask Giorgio, and I said backstage, I'm like, oh, I forgot to ask that. Kenny wants to know, is Aaron going live tonight? I don't know. I haven't heard for sure. And, knowing him, he might, but I can't speak for him. In fact, I'm going to try to refresh my messages again to see if he got my messages. Not yet. Okay. Just wanted to check. Itchy Things, why is it taking so long for him to be processed out? Well, he did say that if he needed an ankle monitor, it probably would have taken even longer. He was estimating maybe 10 or 11 o'clock at night from what the other inmates have told him. But I mean, I'm sure it's just all the bureaucracy, the paperwork, the red tape. They probably have to inventory everything that he's leaving with, make him sign a bunch of things, give a pint of blood. No, just kidding. But yeah. I mean, how the bureaucracy is. It's crazy. Like just getting, I mean, I've never been in jail, but getting out of the hospital is like being discharged is a big thing. You gotta like sign all the stuff. They go through all of the, the medications or whatever. So it's probably a little bit like that. You think you're getting out by like 11, but it can be a lot later, especially if you got a baby with you. And Nick Anonymous, how cool. I'm very excited for him. All of his friends who really helped him with this ridiculous situation. Hashtag free AA Ron. Yes, absolutely. George, I'm just looking back to, okay, you got the link. Thank you so much. And you got Cheryl's link. Yes, that's, we're going to do a room raid as soon as I'm done here, because Feral Cheryl is live at I almost said the Lincoln Memorial. Live at the Lincoln Memorial, Feral Cheryl. She should do that sometime. Live at the Lisa McPherson Memorial, I should say. Glad he's getting. Oh, thank you so much. Minino's crazy too. It's funny. I'm not getting used to these handles. Glad he's getting out. I rarely catch live. So hi everyone. Hello there. Thank you for being here. And thank you for being a member for 19 months. That's awesome. Mick Steels, he's going to come out with teardrops and spiderweb tattoos. I'm teasing him because when I went to Clearwater, I got a tattoo and he doesn't have any tattoos. Couldn't believe it. Oh, Frizzy shaves his head. I think he shaves it every day. I think that's what he said. I thought he was naturally shiny headed. Maybe that too, but he does shave. Deb Owens, thank you so much for the super chat. I await the triumphant return of AA Ron. Yes, hashtag free AA Ron. Oh, boo-hoo. Boo effing who. David Muscat. Sad little garden gnome right now. Oh, well, that's the way it goes. Sad little fake Navy captain. Oh, thank you. George, you shouldn't have started that. You've been doing amazing. Hey, thank you so much. I appreciate that. It's been my pleasure. I mean, I've said this over and over that I know Aaron would do it for me. So he's a good dude. He's been a really good friend. And I'm not by far the only one that's helping, that's for sure. Gen X Girl 88. I'm so excited to see him and hear all of his stories. I know it's going to be a blast listening to all his stories. I love it. Yeah, Joel, Taurus. I felt very weird without Aaron on the channel. Me too. Me too. I don't know if it just fell off without him. That was the first unplanned hiatus that Aaron took off the channel. That's true. Yeah, absolutely true. Okay, I'm going to. Okay, thank you, Giorgio. Yeah, let's stream a minute of this and then I will sign off and then we can go over and do a room raid on Cheryl. I think she'll like that. Here's at Feral Cheryl on the loose. And let me get to her live. Here we go.
And the Virgin Mary appears on the building.
Oh, yeah, that building.
That was in 1997.
Oh, was it?
Mm-hmm.
She's been there a while.
Yeah, and then the whole thing with thing that happened with so much happened in 19, right? Because that John Travolta rented my parents' house in January of 1996 with Kelly Preston, and Jet was alive.
There she is. She's so pretty.
And then it's just I think she's on one of these spots, isn't she?
She's the first one.
Mike Winder had this used to be in my office.
Oh, really?
Yeah, do you remember that bar there, the Lucky Anchor?
Yeah.
Yeah, and then my office was right next door there. I wanted to make sure I got it.
Well, at least they took a lot of the.
So when I was there a couple months ago, they had put up that fence, somebody said, and it was kind of jutted out. And I'm glad that they weren't able to block it completely, but that's so nice with the candles and all that right near the brick. I love that. Sounds like there's a lot of people there and a lot of people coming later. So it's exciting.
Scaffolding down because they had it pushed up all the way over. It was almost covering the alleyway.
I'm fast forwarding all the way.
So-
Here we go.
Moose on the loose added to the chalktology.
Moose.
The guy who was had his life chapter.
Okay, everybody, let's head on over there. Thank you so much for being here. Hopefully tonight sometime or definitely tomorrow, I would think that Aaron will be on, and I'm so excited to see him. And thank you everybody for all your support, and we will see you soon. Thank you for watching to the very end. Bye.
Okay, if you want to see my rock and roll songs, click right on this guitar. And if you want to see a different one of my videos, then you could click right inside here. If you have subscribed or not, subscribe right here. Bye.